Hi there, and welcome to SharqiDance. My name is Yame, and every Thursday I'm here on this channel breaking down basic belly dance movements. Today I'm here to show you a very common and important belly dance move that I call hip hits. Now, keep in mind that with this movement and most other movements in belly dance, the names of the movements might be different depending on who you're learning from. There's not a standardized naming structure for belly dance movements. So what I call hip hits, another teacher might call something else. So keep that in mind for this and other movements as you learn this dance and progress through your belly dance journey. With that being said, let's just go ahead and get up and get started. For this movement, let's begin with our feet just a little bit further than the width of our hip bones apart. The tailbone down, the knees soft, the chest open, the shoulders in a neutral position, and the ribs relaxed. A little bit of engagement through the lower part of the belly, and the toes can flare out only very, very slightly. From here, we're going to be bending and straightening our legs and projecting our hips side to side as we do this in kind of like a pendulum-like motion of the hips. Make sure that you're breathing, bending and straightening the legs, bending and straightening, bending and straightening. There is a shift, a weight shift side to side. So right to left as you project your hip out to either side. Or right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. I will show you this movement from the side. So soft knees, tailbone down, toes slightly flaring out, soft engagement through the lower belly, chest is open, ribs relaxed. And now I'm bending and straightening the legs, and each time I straighten my leg, I'm projecting my hip out to that side. Now, when I say straightening the legs, we're now locking the knee back. So without locking the knee back, we keep that knee soft and we keep that tailbone down even when the leg is straight. So we're straightening into a soft, straight position as opposed to locking the knees back. So we're not locking back. We're keeping the knees soft even as we straighten the legs. The side that we're pressing our weight into is the side that we're straightening. And the other side is the unweighted side is getting further bent. So weight on the left, the right side bends more. Weight on the right, the left side bends more. Another thing to keep in mind is that we want our hip bones facing forward. So we don't want to be twisting side to side to kind of try to create a bigger movement. That is a different variation of hip hits, but not the one that we're doing today. Today we want to master the plain hip hits side to side with the hip bones facing straight forward. And just feel into the weight shift side to side. Now there's a big range for this movement. We can do it really, really big with the feet wide and a big visible weight shift of the whole body side to side. Or we can bring the feet closer, so bring them now into feet underneath your hip bones and continue the bending and straightening of the knees and projecting the hips side to side from this distance between your feet. And just notice how this changes the way that the movement looks. So now there's still a weight shift. My weight is still shifting from right to left, but it's not as visible in the upper body. So I'm not shifting now my whole body side to side. I am now isolating the lower body from the upper body, just projecting my hips side to side, side to side. So we can do it big. We can do it big, somewhat isolated. We're moving from the waist down. My upper body is still. Or we can do it big with a visible weight shift of the whole body. Or we can narrow it down and take away the weight shift from the upper body. So weight shift becomes visible only from the waist down. Now the last thing to keep in mind with this movement, and the reason why I call this hip hits, it's like you're hitting your hips side to side. So when I say hit, I really mean hit, like put some force into the movement. Like if there was something right next to you that you want to knock over, something right next to you that you want to knock over. So put that much force into the movement so that you can create this kind of sharpness into the movement. The way that you're creating that is by pressing down through the heel as you straighten the leg. Pressing down through the heel as you straighten the leg. Down through the heel. Never straightening the leg all the way, never locking the knee back, keeping the leg soft, but pressing down with force through your heel to create this kind of sharp movement that we call hip hits. And breathe nice and steady. And come to center. Let's take a deep breath in. And breathe all the way out. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you enjoyed this and you want to see more, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you have any questions, you can post it in the comments below. And if you want to learn from me regularly, online, face-to-face with real-time feedback and support, you can check out my website, SharqiDance.com, and see what classes I have to offer. I'm wishing you an enjoyable dance practice, and I will see you next time. Bye.